Hello, this is Simon from boltonguitar.co.uk, and this is the second in my series of tutorials on how to play easier grade 1 to grade 5 guitar pieces. So this one is by Dionisio Aguado, and it's a waltz in G major. And it starts quite simply with the open third string G, followed by the second string B open, and then followed by the fourth string D. So that is on beat 3 on bar 1, we need to place the first finger on the C on the first fret of the second string and the second finger on the second fret of the third string A, and we play that as a chord, both notes together. So bar 1 is. On bar 2 we're actually sliding those two fingers up to the third position, so that's your first finger's at the third fret second string and the second finger is on the fourth fret of the third string, giving us D and B, which are played many times when you're playing guitar. So that's important to get used to, playing the D's and the B's on those second and third strings. So we play those again as separate notes. We're playing the third string, second string, fourth string open, and then we remove those two fingers and we're playing the second and third string as open strings. So bars 1 and 2 are bar 3, we're dropping down to our first position, so we need to place the first finger on the second string first fret C and the second finger back on the A on the third string second fret. So again, we play those as two separate notes, so that's the third string, second string, we play the open fourth string, and then the last note of bar 3 is F sharp on the fourth string fourth fret, so you play that with the little finger. So bar 3 is, and bar 4 we're now back to open strings, so we're back to playing the third string, second string, and then fourth string open. And the timing on this is on the first beat of each bar we have two quavers or eighth notes, so that is counted as 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3. So and now we're actually repeating that, so bar 5, 6 and 7 are a repeat of the first 3 bars. And bar 8 is a G chord, or a partial G chord, in that we put the third finger on the 6th string third fret G, and we're playing the 6th string, the third string and the second string together. So the first part, or the first 8 bars of this little waltz are on bar 9, we're now moving on to the upper string, so we're on the first, second and third strings, and we place the first finger on C on the first fret of the second string. We're playing the C, we play the first string open E, and then the third string, and then we play the first 2 strings again as a chord. So that is, we're now moving again back to our D and B up at the third fret, and we're playing the third string and second string. Now on this bar, what we do on the second beat of the bar, we have a G. Now we could play that as an open string, the third string open, so that will be, but there's actually a better way of playing that. So we keep the first and the second fingers down, we play the G now with the third finger upon the fourth string 5th fret. That gives us the note of G. And then our fingers are already placed for the last beat of the bar, where we play the 2nd and 3rd string together. So bar 10 is... So bar 9 and bar 10 are... Bar 11 is the same as bar 9. And now we have this rather nice little sequence in bar 12. We go back to the 3rd position to play our D and Bs, which you should be getting familiar with. So on the first beat, we're playing the 2nd and 3rd string together. We slide that to the 2nd position. Now in the music, it looks quite complex because we're now playing notes of C sharp and A sharp. But in actual fact, all we're doing is sliding the fingers back. So that's the 2nd beat. The 3rd beat, we're dropping down to the 1st position, giving us our C on the 2nd string and the A on the 3rd string. So we play those notes together. So that would now be. And now bar 13, we're actually back to a repeat of the 1st section. So we're back to our... We slide that up to the 3rd fret, F sharp, and now we finish it by playing our G chord again. So the 2nd section is... So, from the beginning, we have one other little thing on bars 4 and also bars 8 and 16, we have some rest signs. So on the 3rd beat of bar 4, really we need to stop the bass note. So we would start by playing, then put the thumb back to stop that D ringing. And also when we're playing the G chord on bars 8 and bar 16, it's written as a 1-beat crotchet or quarter note chord. So really, the way it's written, it will be 1, 2, 3, stopping the sound of the notes by placing the left-hand fingers down. Many players will just really let the chord ring. It depends on how you want to interpret the piece. It can sound a bit jerky if you keep stopping all the notes, but that's up to the individual player. And now onto the right hand. Right, at bar 1, we're playing the 3rd string with the right hand index finger, the 2nd string with the middle finger, and the 4th string with the thumb. And then the chord that's followed is with the index and middle fingers played together. So it is now... Bar 2 is exactly the same. Bar 3, we're playing the 3rd string and 2nd string again with the index finger. Then we have 2 low bass notes on the 4th string, both played with the thumb. That's the D and then the F sharp. And then bar 4, we're playing the 3rd string open, 2nd string open, and the thumb playing the 4th string. So that bar 4 is... Notice that on bar 4, as I said earlier, we have a quarter note rest, so we can get the thumb back on that 4th string to deaden it. That's if you want to, or you can just let it ring through. So bar 5 is now again index, middle, thumb, chord, index, middle, thumb, chord, index, middle, thumb, thumb. Now the chord is the 6th string with the thumb and the 3rd and 2nd strings with the fingers. So bar 1 through to bar 8 are bar 9, we move on to the upper strings. So this time the index finger plays the 2nd string, the middle finger plays the 1st string, and then the thumb plays that 3rd string. So that is now, and then we play the chord with our index and middle fingers. So that is bar 10, we're moving back onto the 3rd, 2nd, 3rd and 4th string, giving us 3rd string, 2nd string, thumb playing the 4th string, and then the chord with the 2 fingers. Bar 11 is a repeat of bar 9, so we're back on the upper 3 strings. And then bar 12 gives us the sequence of 2-note chords or thirds. So we're playing this 2nd and 3rd string together with the fingers. And then bar 13 through to the end is a repeat of what we've already played earlier. So bar 9 to bar 16 is and there we have that nice little waltz in G major by Aguado. I hope this tutorial helps you to play this piece. Music and tabs are available free from my website www.boltonguitar.co.uk, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.